So I like the Business Associates draft a lot better personally. So we'll see how it goes though.
Yeah,
Infamous could lane better.
I've seen what Faker can do with this hero, and it's nasty. This guy is an excellent Ember Spirit. I've seen him pop off. I think that's part of the thing, though, too, is that Infamous really do need to pop off. Pepita playing this Bounty Hunter has the ability to accelerate gold very quickly, obviously, with those tracks, keeping tabs on everyone, being a general thorn in the side of Mr. Alchemist there. And then you've got some really good heroes that are able to put pressure on the map, like the tiny, being able to roam quite a bit. That's I don't know. It's gonna put pressure down. I love Darkseer. I'm a big Brax fan. Like Jenkins and I always talk about it. We're biased Moonduckers over here, guys.
Yeah.
And I love seeing him play. But this, I don't know. I'm not sold on the Alchemist, and I personally, this is just again full personal preference. I hate Silencer. Silencer is the worst. You play Dota 2 because you want to go and be a cool person, right? You want to be able to click your spells, do cool things you can't do in real life. And you know what Silencer does? He says, screw you. You can't play Dota 2. Just click a bunch of things. I hate him. He's the worst.
You
Here's
sound
a
like
lovely
Slacks
person,
right now.
though.
That's like a Slacks point right there.
Is it? Oh no! Don't say that. I don't want to be Slacks.
It's very Slacks like getting in the mentality of like him being anti-fun, that kind of thing. He definitely talks like that sometimes. I think Silencer is pretty effective this game actually. If you look at the heroes on Infamous's side, they actually have a lot of small abilities that they want to cycle a lot. Tiny is certainly like that. Ember Spirit is certainly like that. It's like a really good game for Arcane Curse, and even like Last Word, and maybe Global's a little bit less effective than the typical match, I would say, because all of their abilities are pretty low. But being able to prevent Dagger or Haunt or Ember from jumping away could be really effective too. And on Business Associates side, their gank is pretty solid with Void Spirit to set up, with Clockwork, with Alkstun follow up. Global Silence to cover some of those ganks, I think, can be really effective. So maybe he's not fun to play against, but I think it's a really good game for him, and maybe Fear's going to do a lot of damage output with Arcane Curse if he isn't just constantly killed by Spectre and Ember and Bounty Hunter.
Have you ever seen that gif of Leslie Knope from Parks and Rec where she's saying no? She's really like frustrated.
Is that that's the character's name, right? What's the actress's name? Do you remember? It's the blonde woman.
Yeah.
Right. I can't remember what her name is. I know exactly
Amy
who you're talking
Poehler.
about. I know her face. Amy Poehler. I don't. No, I don't. That's what I'm trying to say. I haven't seen that.
Oh
GIF.
no! Well,
that's
that's my face when you're talking about Silencer. I'll send it to you later.
Okay.
You can feel the full ire of it. But yeah, no, he's a good hero. He's very good in the situation. The fact that the glaives, got reworked a little bit, they start to steal a little bit of that in early on. This could be the smartest Silencer we ever see. It's got that possibility of infinite scaling.
It's a little scary against Tiny because Tiny can catch him and throw him out of position. That's what he's got to worry about, is keep an eye on where the Tiny is. Or maybe it's the other way around.
Right into 4 people, but that's a big old ravage with that avalanche. So that is the most value.
It was pretty nice actually, because it allowed them to catch up a lot. It basically instantly stunned them. In the past, it would take a little bit of time for that to land. Maybe it would have been enough to catch up, but nobody else there can skill. Basically, is the issue. Maybe Void Spirit could have gotten a Remnant, but then he misses range creep. There's just like a lot of heroes there that have to take the first level ability that they took here. This is a weird fight. Yeah, we could watch Darkseer too, though. Battery salt's back up. It's time to fight.
Well, they go back in. They had that Illuminate. Snake King takes a bit of damage. He is pretty strong, though, here. He's more tanky than some of these other guys. Michael looking possibly to go back in, but nope. These bounty runes so important for Envy.
3 bounty runes. They gotta be happy with that. Considering their lack of kill potential, they had damage, but that was it, basically. So 3 bounty runes with an Alk team, that's like your wildest dream come true, basically.
That's printing money, baby.
It really is.
As the panel was talking about,
Yeah, that's about Grievel's Greed. I don't know what that means. But he does get rich.
Or dies trying.
The Spirit 2v or 1v1 mid. Ooh. That's some good last hits. 3 last hits there. For Void.
Faker should have the advantage here, though, because of the bubble over on Moo blocks physical damage, but you've got a decent amount of magic coming out here. I had this whole conversation with Jenkins, especially when we were watching, ESL Reach. We were
Hmm.
watching Shaggy play Ember and also playing Void Spirit. And Jenkins was like, it doesn't matter. It's basically the same hero in his hands. One's just a little bit better than the other, but it's basically the same kind of kit going on.
Yeah, that's pretty true. Most spirits are very mobile. They have lots of fancy powers. Isle of Remnants, right?
Right?
But yeah, but Ember and Void especially, they're very mobile. They can jump around, gank side lanes, have disable, have AOE. Kind of covers lots of different bases, just slightly different. But they've done a good job designing them, even if they do sound similar. Wow, denying quite good here. Oh, he's owning, dude. That was sick by Ember. A little bit of put the button away, give him a scoop back and forth, and you get a second deny. If they get
He's
like
also-
mid lane's effectively over right now. We don't need to watch it anymore.
You see Faker just cutting up that meat too. Top lane Brax struggling actually. I don't think they're gonna chase after him too hard, although Excel giving him a couple little boops. Just saying, this is our turf, stay out of it. And
Really wanted
Snake
to
King
go for
managing
him,
to
but-
go and pull.
which is really effective. He's going to be able to hold the creep wave here, and what's going to happen is then, oh, that was smart. So see what he did? He don't want all the creeps. That way, especially because then he could drag straight onto the range creep. Because now these are going to get denied nowhere near the enemy team, basically. That's why it's so
Oh.
effective. Brax is probably dead, though.
Probably. One more boop. And there it is. There's the first blood.
Only reason he didn't die faster is because they were trying to give the Spectre their last hit. But more importantly, they denied most of a creep wave there by pulling that wave back there with Snaking. So Snaking doing a great job with that pulled wave. It's a good way to deny creeps. And he still has it, actually. Look, he's doing it again. Oh, this is actually super sick. This is actually so cool. This is like actually so much experience. And look how many of these creeps are dying. Literally none. He still has the whole wave. So he's just going to eat tangos. He's going to hold this wave to the right, and he's going to deny half of the experience of every wave. And he doesn't have to go back and get another wave. He just keeps holding the same damn wave. So he doesn't have to spend a lot of time to go, oh, he lost one. That one's going to die. Lost one. He wants the
Well, he
experience.
was
that
A
comes-
plus. Now he's just.
All right, he
he's
got
just
it's still
an
good.
A.
It's still good. Watch.
All right. All right.
He's going to come back in again.
Yeah, there we go. And he only
And
needs a couple.
The range creep again going to be denied. Now Spectre's got good last hits, but I guarantee that his levels are crap right now. I might be wrong on that, but I think they're low. 2, absolutely. He's like same level as Darkseer, and Darkseer's been over here like just dying. Darkseer actually has more experience.
It's a very nice play, and I feel like that also helps too the fact that Snake King used to play off lane, so being able to get these pulls off and knowing the space that is needed.
He knows the pain, which makes
He
it more
does.
enjoyable to punish. So on the bright
All right,
side,
there, Queen of
Coddle's gonna
Pain, calm
pull-
down. Moo though,
Ooh, we got a solo
in the
kill.
mid lane, solo killing KX. So, I was wondering about this because recently Envy had been playing in the mid lane for this particular team, and recently they kind of swapped it up. I just realized that Moobit went mid on the Doom. I'm sure he wasn't super happy about that, but he tried to make it work. He did a decent job. Whereas Faker plays quite a bit in the mid lane, and I would say, personally, I think he's top three in SA right now. I think Leo Styles the #1 mid player. I think shortly after him is Chris Luck, and then you got Faker. So that's a pretty big deal, honestly, that Moo was able to do that, especially considering he was having a bit of a rougher lane. Not sure what happened there. Didn't get to see
I
it.
think Moo's always been a very, very good player, is pretty safe to say. Like, it's been a long time since he had a really good tournament performance, but even on the teams he's been playing on, it's just clear that he's very highly skilled and he puts in the work and the effort. So
He's very versatile. That's a funny thing, because I remember a long time ago people were saying, oh, well, they kind of draft around Moo. They know what Moo can play. I think that's back when he's playing off lane, but he's really grown, which is very, very impressive.
yeah, it is cool to see him.
You love
And
to
if you
see
really
it.
like cats, you probably love his Twitter. So
Oh yeah, he has that orange cat. I love cats.
found another one.
Stop making
Coddle,
fun of me, Purge.
How can you catch the guy on a horse? It's not fair. Should have been a kill, but
I mean, you break the horse's legs. That's how you catch a guy on a horse, but
that's okay.
I'm not
let's
advocating for that.
Okay, I was gonna say, how many rings can one player have, dude?
He wants to do
The
that,
Foot Rush.
the Ariana Grande seven wings there, clearly.
I don't get that reference, but I'm sure she has a song about rings.
Purge, my man.
Is
We
that right?
got to talk
Did I
about
hit
your
it?
pop culture references.
Was that it? Look, I know who she
yes,
is.
she does
okay.
have a song. She does have a song.
Okay. She has many songs. Anyways, lots of regen means that he can basically just sit and tank the Iron Shells, and he doesn't have to worry too much about being a kill threat. And they've basically just given up any hopes of killing Spectre, which makes sense, right? Like he could always just dagger over cogs or into trees, and Clockwork wouldn't be able to follow. So the best thing for Snake King to do is to move around and try to get kills. And this is going to be a good moment for him when he gets behind both the Coddle and the Tiny. They might be able to kill one of these guys.
Ooh, they're going for Envy. There's gonna be the toss up. Not gonna be able to quite find it. Michael's gonna get taken out here. And Fear.
Perfect time for Snake King to show up.
So, trying to hide in the tree
Break his
lines. He's
legs.
gonna get chipped down. There we go. Legs broken. Fear, too smart. +4. Oh, is he gonna get a little more int here? Is he gonna get a little smart? Is he going to college? Feels like it.
Ooh, it's not going to be enough damage, probably. The curse there is.
Oh, that rocket flare.
That was
If
close.
that connected. Oof.
Yep, just it takes. Guess.
Oh,
They do get the
Taka.
kill. Okay. That was for bounty runes, actually. So very wisely, the Spectre rotated over to grab the bounty to make sure that they didn't get it on Alchemist, basically. But by doing so, Moo anticipates this, shows up with the bounty rune, and ends up getting a kill. Really nicely done.
Manages to put a little pressure on Michael as well. Snake King has that invis, trying to get into position perhaps, but going to respect it back off just a little bit. Doesn't want to be too obvious and telegraphed. Got a courier creeping over here with another ring.
He's trying to decide what he wants to do. Does he kill the courier for free, or does he try to kill the Tiny?
I mean, it's just a ring, right? I think you want the Tiny more.
They want the golds. Okay, well, I would have definitely broken my invis and killed the courier myself, but maybe this is better.
He's playing the long game.
I guess
Look at
so.
this.
He wants
Fear's
to kill
over
the
here.
Tiny.
They got Faker
His invis is
again.
out though.
Faker's losing a lot of
That
int
was
here.
instant.
That's problematic.
That is, yeah, good for Fear. Bad sign when the support silencer steals a bunch of it. Not that it's the end of the game, of course, but it can really help a lot. All right,
Definitely
more
put a
walking
damper
around,
on
I
things.
guess. Iron Talon pickup, that's really good for Alchemist, actually. Especially against, like, Ancients. What a great grab. Good, lucky pickup there.
I feel like they need to be putting more pressure on Envy. I feel like you can't allow an Alk to have this comfortable of a time.
I don't know if they can is the problem. I just don't like look at their gank heroes there. Their support lineup was a Tiny and a Coddle until Tiny has a Blink Dagger. Ganking Alk is going to be a little bit difficult. Yes, Ember could go follow after him, but he's got counters against that too. The Searing Chains comes out, you turn your ulti on and you run away. So like their ability to pressure is just a bit rough here.
Uh-oh. Faker. Michael is here, though. They could turn this around, get themselves a couple kills. Drop down over into Fear. He'll be the first to fall. Remnants forward. Snake King
die.
sitting very low, but there it is. There's the eliminate.
He might die. Ember? Flame Guard? Nope, he's dead.
Oh,
We made it in time. I only had to say Ember 8 times. Okay. He was
It's
a
alright,
little
he's got
bit low
the
for
remnant
Flame
there,
Guard.
though. He can zip right back in once he's alive.
He casted a lot of spells there to get that double kill, and his curse was going to take a long time. Is this a
Takas.
big kill?
That's good. That's
The solo?
fantastic.
How can you kill a how can you solo kill a Spectre who has 8 rings, 7 rings? I don't even know how he did that.
Because he doesn't have the one ring. He's got all the other rings, but not the one ring.
Okay, the one that matters.
Mhm,
Is that what
yeah.
the song's about? Oh, that's why he put
No,
one
no,
in his
that's not.
backpack.
That's
What an
Lord of the
idiot.
Rings, dude.
Oh, okay, that's what you mean. I didn't realize you're blending your pop culture references.
Yeah, genre mixing.
All right.
You know? Fear getting
He's mad.
like dove. I don't think you go in there. I think that's a little bit too far. TP's
That's
coming
really
out. Mo's
depressing.
making his way back in again. Wolves run into Pepita. There's a track out. Faker can't afford to die here again, though, too. So he's going to zip back. Nice blinding light.
Yep.
And I think you just retreat. Snake King's here. He's looking for an opening. Gonna be able to quite find it.
Iron Shell Void Spirit is so scary. It's not quite as scary as on Ember Spirit because your ability to chase isn't quite as good, but during all of this time, Envy's over here slapping creeps, getting fat, like his skill build so far. You don't need that many points in Grievo's Greed, actually, early on. It does help with bounty runes and all, but being able to farm is more important with Acid Spray. And when you're in the safe lane, you don't get as many levels as normal.
Oh.
Ooh, they're gonna miss.
Faker.
Good
I'm not
dodge.
sure Faker still gets out of this, though. He pushed around, slice forward, the push back, and
Huge.
that's another couple int for Mr. Fear.
Really big kill there. Cogs
What's
is
happening?
just
They're
enough.
sacrificing all of their cores. Pakas is getting killed. Faker's getting killed. This is Associates, man.
Yeah, and almost nothing is happening on the map aggressively as well, right?
Yeah.
It's maybe they
With
weren't
this,
expecting the Spectre to die, but definitely feels rougher here.
they see Pepita here too. They know he's waiting nearby.
I Fear did not want to be finding the bounty 1v1, so he'll move over here safely. See if he spots the bounty. He's trying to see if bounty's going to come around the trees, and Moo's
double
coming for him.
damage
Here it
now.
is.
There it is, and there he goes.
I really like how they played that, though. It's really stick with the sentry and his movements not getting caught. And all of these little movements, they're thinking about killing Alchemists, they're thinking about killing other heroes, but Moo's been there in the right moments to make these big kills happen. Now some D-warding, tons of sentries in the Radiant jungle, but they have control of it, surprisingly. Decently well, at least. And both, oh my god, Darkseer has the same net worth as Alk. What the hell?
Well, of course, Brax has gotten three kills. Two kills, a couple, like an assist, and he's just had the time of his life. He can do whatever he wants. The world is his to conquer at this point.
Yeah. And genuinely, some of this is what Snake King did with that creep wave in the first couple waves. It's actually such a big deal. Because then, like, Brax doesn't get those solo kills if Spectre has, like, 2 or 3 more levels. Or, like, 1 extra level or 2 extra levels. Like, it just doesn't happen instead. Or maybe he gets his first items faster and he doesn't die. All of these things have a really big impact. So it was definitely a big team effort so far.
Fight breaking out over in the mid lane, though. They'll drop the Ignus. Nice push back. And there's going to be the Han. Pakas wants to come in. They want to get the kill over onto Moo, but they're able to take down the Ignus. Moo has the Astral Step. There's going to be the Silence getting dropped over on the side. They'll be able to go take down Excel. And now they're hunting. They're trying to get through. Pakas trying to climb himself away. Snake King sitting very, very low, though. They'll be able to find that kill as Faker tries dodging around. He is going to have to Remnant away. And now Moo getting stunned up, tossed up into the air by that. Do they have the follow-up, though? Do they have the finish? Faker's dead.
That curse wasn't even close to finishing.
Pepita sitting very low himself. And Moo, they know he's there. They have the track on him.
I was surprised he was able to re-engage with so much HP. Must have been earn charges or something like that.
Well, there's a mech on Brax, remember?
Yeah, of course. But that's only 250 HP. He lost like half of it in the first tower dive. Bottle, urn, wand, all that good stuff was really effective. Good fight forced here. Really good time to have raindrops on all their heroes as well.
I love raindrops. I feel like that's such a good item that people in my bracket, at least, they don't usually pick up.
It's hard to use it the correct way. You have to like force the fights at the right time, you know?
Mm-hmm. Baker trying to get out and just cannot. Snake King coming in.
The chain stun, dude. He should have been able to get out. He had the remnant, but all of a sudden, all the damage came out.
I feel like this fight has been going on for at least 2 minutes now.
And
like somebody
Envy's
dies,
like
somebody jumps back in.
Envy looks on the map and he's like, "Oh, my team's carrying me. Okay, cool." And what's happening in the meantime? Right? He's almost got Radiance. Looking real good for business. This game is so firmly in their hands.
Surging forward, finds the Coddle. He'll be first to fall. They're going to try to take a fight. They already have the wall back up again. Fear hugging close to the wall. Pepita trying to get the damage off. We'll be able to finally take down the Silencer. Michael, though, trying to juke around on the backside as Moo chases around. We'll be able to find him.
Moo's playing this really good. What an advantage. Look, they have 3 heroes over everybody's net worth on the enemy team. And it wasn't like they definitely won the laning stage, but I also feel like their rotations since then have just been so far superior as well. That was a juicy looking pull for Eternal Envy there. He's going to be so farmed.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
He's only got 500 gold. He probably bought something. I'm sure he's richer than that. Other than Radiance, of course.
Yeah, he finished up the Radiance.
Yeah.
I feel like Infamous is not in the whole, like, in control of their own destiny. Wow, and full Greaves now over on the right here. Brax
7 minutes.
Very rich. Faker is very dead. Gonna get taunted right back in again. Another kill from Moo. Easy peasy. And Snake King's looking. Moo, very speedy. Surged up. Finds Excel. Excel says, "Oh god, please no, not again." It is gonna get slowed down just a little bit thanks to Pepita, but he still will fall here as the drums get popped. Pepita tries to run away. Throw out another track, but these tracks aren't doing much more than just keeping tabs on where people are. Paka's doing the best he can.
Silencer actually looks so useful this game, actually. Because he just casts Curse on them, and then he has his really fast allies between Void Spirit and Darkseer just chase him down, and they have to cast spells to defend themselves. He's going to look bad here, though. Never mind, he's alive.
Nope, you cast Curse him. That's a dead Pepita. He and his friends there. And in comes Moo looking for Michael. Chasing after this little rolling rock here, but does decide to back off a little bit because Faker's over here, and boy, would that be a great kill, although Paka's haunting in. They're trying to get the kill on Snake King, but they don't really have a backup plan. This is not looking super great as they go, and they drop the wall. Moo now dancing around, sees Michael, goes in. Snake King goes in for the hook shot, gets a kill. Brax, I don't know what Excel's hoping to do here. Manages to get the kill on Snake King, but that's the best that you're going to be able to do as Paka's. It just runs right into the arms of Eternal Envy, and he tries to run away. It's a beautiful blinding light. It buys him just a little bit more time, but Moo, he's speedy. He wants this kill. He wants the Spectre. He wants that Ghost Lady, and he's just totally cut off from the rest of his team. Envy's there, Moo's there. This is not going to be a living Spectre unless he's got those dancing shoes on, and it looks like Paka's does. He's going to juke around. He's got a dagger, and they're still hunting for this lady. And just like that, he's
Really
making it
risky.
out.
That looked really hairy, though. That was the seat of my chair right there the whole time. Really hard to get that kill. Well, the blinding light absolutely saved him. He looked dead otherwise. But even with him surviving, yes, Envy was fighting a lot here, not farming enough, but they keep getting these kills.
Bye-bye, little potato.
Move's
Look, they're just going
dominating.
right on in again. Snake King goes in for the hook shot, decides to go after Michael. Knows it's a little bit harder to take down Faker, but it still seems like they probably are going to be able to get this kill anyways. That's a triple kill for Moo. No big deal.
It's got to be really fun to play this game for business, but not. It's like one of those games that doesn't look fun in the slightest for Infamous. They can't stop them from running at them. They have almost no disables. This Caudal Tiny dual lane, it has some issues. Not dual lane, sorry, support duo. Excuse me.
I knew what you meant.
Okay, good. I was just trying to protect myself from all those haters in chat, you know.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, Excel.
Not that I care, of course.
I'm just drinking the haterade, dude. I don't know. You gotta just dodge these guys. You
Radiant's top
can't
tower
take a
is
fight.
under attack.
Not if you can't if you're Infamous. They're just too powerful. Fear is so big-brained right now with all the int that he's managed to accumulate. The Sixth Sense coming out over here too. Snake King, poor little Pepita. He just wanted to check out his own jungle. Michael threw out the avalanche, but it's just not going to do anything to save him. So we've got all these tracks, but where's our track gold?
I was just saying the same thing. We have not seen a lot of track gold be accumulated yet this game, and that is going to make Bounty Hunter feel bad for sure.
Did you see how fast Snake King was? Oh my god.
Oh, Surge though, right? It wasn't just like phase boost.
That was Surge and drums, I think.
And they're just zipping like they're just like a 4-man kill squad. They're all just staying in the middle of the map and they're running around together getting kills. 28 int stolen.
Yeah. Yeah, he's getting his
Silencer has-
PhD. He's writing his thesis.
Jeez. Did they see?
Oh, Paka's? Oh, all right. He's trying to dance around a little bit. Ooh, look at him go. And look at that. He's just gonna TP out.
He missed
See you later,
the
nerds.
remnant. But still, not on the map. In his base for a bit, not getting much gold. It could be better for Spectre here. 0, 2, and
Could
5.
be worse too. Could be
I
dead.
guess so.
Dire's top tower
True,
is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
This is so hard for them. It's funny because I have not seen Envy do much of anything in these fights because he's just got the whole map to himself and he wants to hit creeps. He's got a full BKB. He's working on that Assault Cuirass.
I like this build. It's very safe, basically. Like, he's already got lots of mobility and defensiveness from Darkseer, so why mess around with, like, anything silly like Manta split pushing? He just needs to have BKB, be tanky, have some aura items for his teammates. It'll be easy.
Nice sidestep by Pepita. Are we sure that this is Eternal Envy? He's building safe. I don't... That seems very strange to me. That's a dead Pepita. It's like Excel tried to keep him alive, but there's the global science getting dropped, and everyone else just wants to run away. They went in with the haunt, but Excel... There's the Ignis getting dropped down 4 heroes. dragging them right in. They're looking for the slider. Are they going to be able to find it? They'll be able to take down Fear. They're looking for more. Are they going to be able to find it? No, they're going to be able to take down Faker. He's not going to be a part of this fight any longer as Paka's running away, has an earned charge on him. They've got a couple of these guys all marked up, but they don't have the damage. Snake King throwing out the cogs. Envy turns around, gets a kill on Pepita. Pakas is here. He wants Snake King, but this is way too risky, my friend. Michael's here too, but it just feels like they're chasing and now they're feeding. Toss is right back again, Michael.
He wanted the one toss in to get a kill, but he's not going to grab it. Oh, he got him. Look, he showed him. Gave him the clumsy net right before death.
If you're gonna die, die in style.
Exactly. This is why the BKB was so big on Alchemist, because when he buys this, as soon as the Ignis Fautus comes out, he kills it right away. Just like takes Caudle completely out of the game.
Oh, Pakas. You're trying to keep him alive. Excel's doing everything he can. He says, hey, look at me. Come get me instead. Trying to get Pakas out in time. And we'll actually make it out. Faker on the other side looks like he was able to take down Snake King as well.
That's the curse. Decent start for him.
Zip. Oh, look at this. He telegraphed the move too cleanly. Moves there. He's waiting. He's got an Aether Remnant, and he's going to have a very dead Spirit Brother. Pepita running away. Michael coming back in with the Avalanche. Runs right into Eternal Envy, who just starts cutting away on him. The drag back on Pepita. He tries. He wanted to get the kill on Brax, and he just cannot do it. Not enough damage.
They just... It's like one of those tough games where if you're playing... don't have lockdowns, they're almost always going to have the ability to outplay you just because of that they can move and heal and stay alive, and they've been playing almost perfectly.
All right, let's see, Pakas. You got your dancing shoes on. Doesn't have the Spectral Dagger to work with this time around. Look at Eternal Envy. He wants him. He's going to be able to find him right over there in the corner. Spectral Dagger is not going to come up in time, and that is a ghost that has been busted.
Spectre does not look strong this game, that's for sure. But, you know, getting solo killed in the laning stage. Oh, no, the courier. No, he was so close. I felt it. I felt that dead courier. He's scared to track a clockwork because he doesn't want to die. That's how tough this game is right now. He's like, he's going to dust me, and I'm going to die.
Yeah. I mean, Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again. So if you know, all right, he did it immediately, just like no. Tries to serpentine, can't serpentine fast enough. Oh, Pepita. He is dead. Looks
Ember?
like Faker is gonna be dead next. Guys, what is that? The Radiance Burn that got him, and now Michael. This is rough, Urge.
That's a GG team fight right there. I'm surprised they didn't type it, honestly. I don't even know what damaged Ember down to that HP level in the first place.
It was the Radiant. Oh, you mean beforehand? Yeah.
Yeah, because he like jumped in and all of a sudden he had no HP. I just thought that was going to be Bounty Hunter dying, and all of a sudden it's like Ember's in the bad zone as well, and now he's just gonna beat on towers. Look how much HP he has, and he's got an extra 400 from the Darkseer, of course. Like, how can you fight into an Elk who already has insane net worth?
Not well, I guess is the best way to answer that question. Try to spam out the wave, try to blinding light, try to throw everything you can, just push them out of your base and pray that they're not feeling feisty.
What's kind of interesting that he went Spirit Vessel pre-pipe on Darkseer though, but it is going to make it a lot easier to do high ground. If you have a hero like Elk is quite good at hitting buildings, so between the Iron Shell and the Spirit Vessel, yeah, he's just a lot tankier. Good luck killing him.
If the game wasn't hard enough for Infamous, it's gonna get a lot harder. We have the Ag Scepter picked up on Void Spirit.
Mm-hmm. So good against Ember. Just free silences. Yeah, there's... Ooh, do they see? I don't know if you see that animation when somebody gets chopped like that while in biz. He does seem alive. Envy grabs Aegis here.
They're creeping. They're waiting. They're looking. They find a hook shot. They found a Spectre. Envy trying to make his way over. Does get slowed down just a little bit, and he ends up stunning himself. But staying over on the back lines, Michael gets taken down by Moo. They'll drag them right back in, and they have that global silence to be able to take down Excel. And over on the side, they're taking down that Ignis very quickly. Pepita sitting very, very low. He is gonna get fallen here as they go back in. They find the kill on Fear. Faker tries to run away, but Pakas, he's just clawing his way back into the base. They've already lost the Coddle. They've lost the Bounty Hunter. Michael is
Dire's middle
not sure what he was hoping to do here, but he's not looking like he's gonna survive this. You're in charge on him. He's gonna try to juke, but not going to work as they'll go to work on the top tower.
Yep.
Oh, that
Some
hook
gold
shot?
advantage right there.
What can you do? You can just spam out the waves and hope that maybe they'll back off. Faker being very aggressive, jumping forward, but they called the GG.
Did you see it? I didn't see it.
I didn't see it. Nope.